No, I live down the street from there and I listen a lot. But that's
You just didn't know about it.
I know nobody. I know. My wife and I wrote the song for Hal Horry.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's that noisy song. I didn't think you'd even like it.
Can I steal your chair,
Coach.
Who's this?
No.
I don't know. You know, in the outside lane.
I think I stole your chair.
Okay.
Our daughter is right next to me.
Get the Great Ben.
The Great Ben.
I went like Shane, you know, just teasing.
Wake him up for me.
I wonder
Hey Ben, remember the guy that wrote the theme song, Art? He's right here. He wants you.
Hey, where's Art?
The Great Ben. It's an honor, sir.
How's the man? How you doing?
All right.
And my regards to your wife. She's a rhythm guitar player?
Yes.
Delana?
Yeah. Delana. That's it.
Heard
Delana.
about it. I got to go out and hear you guys sometime. I know you cook, man.
We make a lot of
I
noise.
heard that quote or something. I want to hear the rest of that.
All right. Well, I
See
have
what that's about, because guitar's my thing too.
Yes.
Playing the guitar, screaming at him.
We've heard. And we want to come check you out. I heard you play down at the Whole Enchilada on Moss Landing.
I'm revamping the group now. I'm putting horns back in the group.
Nice.
I got these Rastafarian horn players.
Uh-huh.
They don't play that good, but they got good leads.
Nice. Nice.
We'll be cooking.
So you're going to steal their horn section and...
Oh, no. They work for me on and off. I just use a pool of about 20 different players. I got like 3 bass players, 4 more guitar players, 2 sax players, 3 trumpet players, a conguero, a drummer,
Nice.
and a girl singer that's almost as beautiful as your wife.
And do you have a website or a CD out? Or?
We're on, what is that website? We're on YouTube.
Under
Foolish Pleasure.
Phyllis Pleasure?
Foolish Pleasure. I've had that group for 30 years.
Wow.
We're based out of Santa Cruz.
Excellent. Excellent.
And through the history, we've had every heavy hitter from Santa Cruz and Monterey County been through the group. People like Dennis Murphy,
Nice.
Don Pendergrass. Who's the dude with Seaside Blues Band? Art. Seaside. What is that blues band from Seaside?
I don't know.
Turner.
I bought it for a joke. And I bought my buddy a pair too.
What's his name?
Huh?
That's your story.
I'll think of it.
Yeah.
So where is your venue? Where do you play? It all balances out. If I had the production talents of Art, it would be different. Then I'd be on TV pissing off a whole bunch of people. They think I'm with Jesse Ventura. He's another guy that won't take no for an answer. I love the guy.
I love that show.
What kind of rig do you play, brother?
Still in the
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
How you doing, Chief?
Hey, Chief, how you doing?
Arthur.
Good to meet you. And your name is?
Arthur.
Arthur. You know what? I got dyslexia. I can't remember shit. And I didn't take my Geritol. So, I'm sorry that if you introduce yourself, I didn't say anything. How are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having a great time.
You got a beautiful day out here, huh?
I wanted to ask you, you got a show on the radio, don't you?
Sometimes, if you're crazy, something. Yeah.
I recognize the voice.
Yeah, okay, yes I do. At 5 p.m. on Sundays.
5 p.m. on Sunday.
It was called All Sides with Chris.
All Sides with Chris, that's
Everybody
right.
told me that's a dumb name.
I like it.
Well, you're a smart man, I can tell. But all the coach and how you got to change it to conversations with Chris.
So funny.
That sounds, has a nice ring to it. I like that.
So
You like that?
learn to be a little bit humble and accept other people's.
I don't pay any attention to what they have to say.
I know. They're trying to take over. So I enjoy it. So what's your favorite food you had out here so far?
I love the ribs.
Yeah.
I'm just one of them guys.
That's pretty good.
I brought the chicken, but I didn't think it came out that great. I should have brought the seasoning is what it was.
Oh, okay.
Or the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And burger was all right.
How was your drive over? Oh, no.
Piece of cake.
Where are you from? I mean,
I'm Seaside.
Me too. So I'm Seaside.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Oh, yeah, you got.
Yeah, I'm on Broadway Noche Buena right there behind Paris Bakery. So.
Oh, yeah, you got to come on. You got Seaside. Yeah.
I love Seaside.
How long you been there?
About 5 years now, 6 years.
From
At that house.
where you from?
Oh, originally, geez, I'm from everywhere.
Okay,
San Francisco, and
Okay.
then
And you settled here.
Carson. Yeah, I settled back down here to raise my son.
Oh, so you went back and came.
Yeah, my son was down here, and that's how I ended up down here. And he's up to UC Davis now, so he's all grown up.
Good for you, man.
And,
That's hard work.
yeah, so I'm just kind of holding down the fort until he graduates, and then who knows? Off to the next town, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
okay. So you kind of followed him around to make sure.
Well, I'm just kind of, got his back. And then got buried behind a big mortgage, and I guess the next thing you know is I'm going to send him some jingle mail and head out of town.
Yeah. Well, what year is he in college?
This is his freshman year.
Oh, first year?
Yeah, he just turned 18.
Man, he's gonna go crazy.
No, he's doing all right. I don't want him to go too crazy. Yeah, I gotta go see this.
I'm already before you get to the she's not feeling well. Casa Verde, crossing the craft store right there.
No, she didn't go to her singing. The reason I was going to come late was because she was going to sing with the girls, go to the birthday party. She didn't do that either.
I'm there.
So she's got
4 or 5 every morning.
I know where you mean, the Alliance.
The one down in Block Downsport.
Billy Sunshine.
Yeah.
Art.
Hey, Art.
How you doing?
Recognize the voice.
That's it. You got it. You got it. So I got you on TV now. So.
Yeah, there you go. Now people know what I look like.
Look at his pants.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, look at
Billy, come on. What's that?
that. I know what that
Did you make that for Billy? Or did Billy make that for you?
Dan. Hey, Billy. Q. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Hi.
my name's Lynn.
Lynn.
Nice to meet
Lynn
you.
Heller. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Love your show. You guys do a great show.
Thank you.
It's the Lynn and Michael show, right?
Yeah. What's up?
What time does it come on?
It comes on Sundays at 11.
Sundays at 11.
Yep.
Listen to it all the time. You guys are really good. How'd you end up getting your daughter doing the radio?
Well, our producer, we have the same producer. And Danica is like me. She's very political. And Carlos, our producer, said, okay, why don't you try a radio show? And so that's how it started.
She does really good. She's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
She must take that from her mother, right?
Of course. But she's evolving, so she's slightly better.
Doing good. That was very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
All righty.
Thanks.
You gotta be kidding. So you're Linda.
And then I go on the floor.
And you do this, what was it? Astrology?
Astrology with tea.
And we couldn't
Astrology with tea.
we didn't have a party.
I love it. What time does that show come on?
7 o'clock on Sunday.
Today you decided
7 o'clock on Sunday night. That's right. So what kind of music do you bumper your show with?
I bumped
And now how do you feel about it?
different stuff from the new age to the my daughter
right,
talked
right.
me into what was it, the Black Eyed Peas the other day because of a song that talks about equality.
You have to go esoteric, right?
Yeah, it's not like a
So-
GBH and
You just can't throw in some Slayer and say we're good to go.
Yeah.
This is astrology with Angel of Death.
Yeah, some good German thrash metal.
Yeah, there you go. Right on. Hellhammer.
You need to, though. I mean, that's nobody will.
Come on through. We're here at the Heller's residence, partying out. And your name?
Nick.
Nick. Well, you're on the conspiracy program now.
Fantastic. That's great. It is a conspiracy. Every damn thing we live through every day is a freaking conspiracy.
That's exactly right. It's all one big scam.
Yep.
I know.
I like that.
Here's our band shady character. Seconds in a row.
I love it.
Goes in love.
So metal punk.
That's why I finally get to meet the great Nicho. And you do the, what was it again? On KRXA?
Do what to it?
You do,
I call it the Hell Show, that's all.
that's it, I know, but you do Adverb Man.
That's right, and Colonel Fun.
And Colonel?
That's right, it's all the same voice, just different
I'm
labels.
just trying to figure it out.
I figured you would be a... Do you dye your hair?
I just did actually recently.
Yeah, because I pictured you as a lighter colored hair guy.
Well, it's brown.
That's what I thought. You sound like a brown haired guy. I was surprised to see you.
Yeah, I was-
Just to match your shirt, right?
Well, I was was going to do a haircut before Delana and I.
Don't do it for me,
But
please.
Delana wants me cut.
You know
She
whose
said I look
birthday
much
is
more
9/11,
handsome.
Art?
What's that?
9/11, you know whose birthday that is? 9/11. D.H. Lawrence.
D.H. Lawrence.
He was born on 9/11, September 11th, 1885.
Yeah.
When they knocked down those buildings, it was recompense for Mellors. You ever read Lady Chatterley's Lover?
No.
He looks out from the game preserve and he sees a factory. He sees the era of technology and industrialism coming at him, and he says, "This is hateful. They're going to kill all the beautiful animals that I'm here to protect."
Wow.
And they knocked down those buildings on D.H. Lawrence's birthday. It's almost like a vengeance.
So it was a message that was being sent.
But they didn't know it. Those Arabs didn't know that. But I saw it as soon as
I
it happened.
don't think the Arabs had anything to do with
This
that.
is a poetic, cosmic interpretation from my point of view, which is much more informed, you know, because I knew it was Lawrence's birthday.
Well, significant dates like that do have significance to these globalist imperialists.
Well, I'm a mystic in that regard. I don't know what it means, but I do notice these correlations.
Yes. I noticed
That
like
one makes that's kind of a cosmic poetic.
have you ever looked at the tarot card called the Tower? It's a bizarre. I guess it represents the Tower of Babel, but it looks
I don't remember
like
it offhand, but
airplanes are flying around. It is the weirdest
Oh,
thing.
they're probably winged monkeys.
It's just some weird thing. I don't know, man. But I thought that was and it shows people falling out of the building, and that was just a strange thing. It's the old Arcana.
Are we on the air?
We will be.
Oh, you haven't started filming yet?
Well,
this thing?
no, we will be on the Conspiracy Files probably next week.
I mean, did you stop filming me, or what?
No, man, that's good stuff. I wouldn't want to get rid of that.
No, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Are you?
Not with the Swiss laws or just because you're in the National Guard, you're not, there's no history of attacking government.
Why is that?
Government can be attacked in Switzerland.
I believe.
Almost.
They're all bankers.
Their duty is to protect their community. Absolutely. But when they violate a firearm the second time, they face a very severe fine. Oh, I'm not. And if they violate that law the third time, they're going to do time. Oh, right. And yeah.
So I'm not saying they're gun waivers over there, but even grandma and grandpa, everyone has a law every year.
Well, no, I don't know about grandma.
Man, you're reading too much on the internet.
65 is the cutoff
Well,
age.
probably each canton is a little bit different. But there are no public guns. The cops don't carry guns.
But it's a rich history of having the gun. The grandfather has his gun, the great grandfather had his gun. They're all lined up in their homes. It's a big part of the culture.
It's lovely.
Yeah,
They don't shoot people with their guns.
but it was the organized militia, the Swiss Guards, who were really the force that kept them protected. And you were in the reserves, and you kept a gun in reserve and probably other things in reserve. But there's not this idea of taking guns into public. You know, there's not this like public display of arms.
No.
And compared to any place, there are virtually no cops. I saw the only police presence I saw in any force was a bunch of 19-year-old or 18-year-old ROTC students who were in this sort of happy mass of like a dozen people checking people's train passes one time. And then,
Well, see, they don't have any real poor people, so that they don't have a lot of need for guns and.
Well, I'm saying that they're
Right?
the only purpose of their
Are
gun
there
is
poor Swiss?
just to protect their community.
there are people who are working class.
Yeah, but they have enough. They live on they live on a farm somewhere and they're doing all right. They don't need to steal.
No, the reward
Their health care is covered.
What you get for society is far more useful than whatever you can steal. And the same thing is like cheating on the bus, cheating on the train. You don't need to do it.
Right.
You just don't need to do it. And if you want to go into the grocery store, the bread and the cheese are cheap. No, I camped there.
The local governor.
I've never been to Switzerland.
Bye.